Here is question 9. Press pause and have a go. Once you're ready, press play for the answer. Here is the answer. So it's looking for a bar chart, and you have to clearly communicate these things. So having a key or suitable shading to identify pets or years. For 3 correct year group labels or a linear scale. For a bar chart correctly showing data for at least 1 year groups or 2 pets. And the final mark for a fully correct bar chart with axes correctly scaled and labeled. So how do we do this? So let's read the question. Bruno asked 20 students in each of year 7 and year 8 what pet they liked best. The table gives information about her results. So we've got year 7 and year 8, we've got cat and dog and rabbit. So cat 7 and 4, dog 8 and 10, rabbit 5 and 6. So draw a suitable bar chart. So we need a bar chart. And so what we're going to have is, we're going to have an x-axis. On our x-axis is going to be our pets. So it's going to be pets here. And we're going to have cat, we're going to have dog, and we're going to have rabbit. And on each one, we're going to have a bar. So we're going to have a year 7 one, and then a year 8 one. And we have to separate them. And then our y-axis is going to be our frequency. Okay, so this is just a sketch of what it may look like. Dog goes to 8, and then the other one is 10. Okay, so this is just a sketch. Now we need to make sure we have our axes clearly labeled, and we've got a linear scale, so we've got our scaling correct. So let's get cracking with this. So I'm going to make sure I've got enough space for all of these. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, and I'm going to have space in between them as well. Let me just do a sketch of rabbit as well, just so that you get an idea of what it would be like. Okay, so I need to have space in between these. So I've got to have, my highest frequency is 10, so my frequency goes all the way up to 10. Okay, so I'm going to draw, if I go backwards from here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I'm going to have these 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And I'm going to have my x-axis for my pets, and I'm going to make sure that there's space in between each one. So I'm going to have cat first. That has a frequency of 7, so it goes all the way up to 7 will be here. It's going to be 0.5 centimeter width, and so I'm just going to put 7 here just to make it really clear. And then I've got 4 for year 8, so 4 is here, so I'm going to go across 0.5 centimeter here. Okay, and then I'm going to leave 0.5 centimeter space here for dog. So dog goes all the way up to 8, so I'm going to leave 0.5 centimeter space, and I'm going to go all the way up to here, which is 8. And then for the next one, I'm going to go all the way up to 10. And now I'm going to leave again 1/2 centimeter space, and I'm going to go to 5 for rabbits. Five is here. And then the next one is 6, so I'm going to go up further to 6. Just going to make sure I fill up my spaces here, just to make it really clear. Okay, and this is 5 and 6. And so I need to add a key. So this is year 7, and this is going to be year 8, and I'm going to kind of do a diagonal. Okay. Okay, so I've got my pets here. Pet. I've got a cat. I've got a dog. I've got a rabbit. They are all the same width, and there's also gaps between the bars. And then my frequency is not labeled here, so I'm going to label this frequency. Okay, so I've got my frequency, and it's going up in equal amounts. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.